3 more cases of blood clots have been linked to the AstraZeneca vaccine, including one case in an 80-year-old man. All 3 people are considered stable and are recovering well. It takes the total number of Australian cases of blood clots linked to the vaccine to 6. Well, for more on this, I'm joined now from Parliament House by Tom Lowrey. Now, Tom, what more do we know about these cases?
Yeah, good evening, Yvonne. These 3 cases occurred in a 35-year-old New South Wales woman, a 49-year-old man from Queensland, and an 80-year-old Victorian man. Now, as you mentioned, all 3 of them are stable and recovering. 2 of the cases are particularly mild as well. Now, the 2 cases that occurred in people aged under 50, they were administered those doses before new health advice took effect. That was the advice that suggested that Pfizer was the preferred vaccine for Australians under the age of 50. Now, that makes 6 cases in Australia so far, as you mentioned before. But to put that in some context, more than 1.1 million doses of the AstraZeneca vaccine have been administered around Australia during the rollout so far.
So, Tom, what does this mean for the vaccine rollout?
In short, nothing is really going to change with the rollout for the short term at least. Now, health authorities have had a look at this. They say the current advice, that is that Pfizer should be administered to Australians under 50 and AstraZeneca should be administered to Australians over 50, should stand for now. Now, it's worth noting, of course, that one of these cases occurred in a man aged 80. Authorities say they've looked at that, and that fits the pattern with this issue globally so far. That is that cases can occur in older Australians, but they are far more likely in younger Australians. They've gone ahead and put some figures on the likelihood of this occurring as well. They say that there's a 6 in 1 million chance of this occurring in people overall, but if you look at the age group just under 50, that jumps to 20 to 40 per million. So of course, still an extraordinarily rare condition, but that does explain somewhat the split in the health advice for the vaccine rollout.